With vibrant lights, red carpets, constant presence of celebrities and a party atmosphere around the Hard Rock Stadium, the Miami GP seems at first glance to be a true Formula One paradise in the United States. But not everything that shines enchants, at least not the main protagonists of the sport. And it is exactly this contrast that has become the norm behind the scenes of the paddock this week. The event, created amid the explosion of F1 popularity in North America after the success of the Drive to Survive series, quickly became one of the most media-savvy events on the calendar. However, off-road glare is not always reflected on the tarmac. Despite all the pomp, the Florida circuit has been piling up criticism, and not just for the glamorous backstage or logistical problems. The most sensitive point in the discussion is what really matters: the quality of the track and the experience of the drivers. Lewis Hamilton, for example, did not skimp on sincerity. Asked by a reporter about his opinion on the track, he replied coldly, "It is probably at the end of my list of favourite circuits." When pressed if at least liked the event, the British was direct. Same. His disdain echoes the sentiment of other drivers, many of whom avoid controversy, but make it clear that Miami still has much to evolve to become a circuit worthy of technical respect. Since its debut in 2022, the Miami GP has suffered from criticism. In the inaugural year, the track needed to be repaired during the race weekend itself, and issues such as traffic, infrastructure, and even VIP service were targets of complaints. Although the new asphalt and adjustments have alleviated some of the problems, the stretch between turns 13 and 16, especially the chicane, remains an Achilles heel. Max Verstappen, for example, came to say that this sector would be better used by karts. Despite this, there are positive points. The first sector, which involves the outline of the stadium, received sincere praise. Esteban Ocon called it quite mega, and Pierre Gasly highlighted the possibility of exploring well the limits with zebras. The problem is that after this fluid stretch, the stroke sinks and limits any possibility of aggression. Fernando Alonso summed up well, "You just try to survive in this sector. It's not something that can extract time or make a difference." And the weather conditions do not help either. With the high temperatures of American spring, Pirelli's softer compounds often suffer from degradation and overheating, which makes running strategies predictable and often boring. One of the proposals to solve this impasse? Running at night. Tyler Epp, president of the Miami GP, confirmed that the idea is being analysed. A race at sunset or under the reflectors would not only add extra charm to the event, but it could also relieve the tyres and finally give the circuit the fluidity that is expected. In the end, Miami remains a visually spectacular event, but technically inconsistent. The question that remains is, should Formula One continue to bet high on a circuit where drivers themselves do not feel pleasure in racing? What about you? Do you think the Miami GP should go through a redesign, or does it already have its value as it is? Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more behind the scenes and exclusive Formula One reviews.